many of you might not know my story, but I came from Romania, 2010, because of the after recession, and obviously I failed in the business there, which I take it as a learning curve, even though it was a painful one. But when I came here, obviously I start from scratch. I mean, scratch meaning that I could not speak the language at all. I remember working with a Polish guy in a double glazing company installing windows. And we struggled so much to talk to each other because I did not speak. And then the guy started to teach me tools like, this is the hammer, this is a screwdriver, this is the drill, and that sort of stuff. So slowly I started to talk. But I could not leave believing that, I'll be there all the time. So all the time I want to learn something more, push more. And all the time I look to people to a different level, and learning from them, asking questions. I remember asking one guy if I can work next to him. It will be for free, but just to learn that trade. Slowly, I started to do a bit of carpentering, and then started to do plumbing. I like plumbing. I just kind of fell in love with it, pipes and all that stuff. And couple of months I've been around this guy just to get the idea, knowledge around. And when I used to work for a company for quite a long time, they offer me a full contract for a couple of years, and they offer to put me in a training, and they asked me, okay, what training you want to do? By the way, I was doing carpentering for this. I was installing kitchens, and I said, well, I want to do plumbing and my gas qualification. And they were like, what? You are actually a carpenter for us. How on earth do you want to do on the plumbing? But 10 years ago, 14 years ago, when I start, I never thought that today I'll be here and I'm having a team of 6 working with me, and doing even this podcast. It was something like, obviously I did not plan it. What brought me here, it was the consistency of working every single day to improve myself, improve my skills, improve my language, to be able to talk with customers, especially as a plumber, going around people's homes and understanding their issues. But it was a challenge I put on myself that, I will keep improve. And obviously from reading books and listening to a lot of podcasts, and then doing a lot of different trainings, qualifications, all that, it puts you around people who they are different level than you, and these people, they will help you. So it's a bit shocking, to be honest, if I look back 14 years ago where I was and where I am today. And that's all to be, obviously, I have a wife which supports me a lot in everything what I'm doing. So that helps a lot. That definitely it counts, and it's important to make sure you have people around you which will support you, and try to push them away if they don't. I know if you're in a relationship, I don't say get divorced of your wife, but what I'm saying, try to have people around you which they will encourage you. There will be sometimes silly mistakes you do, decisions, and that person will still be around you. They might tell you, well, that's wrong. But the idea is to have people who can support you, people who can push you from the back, and that will help you eventually to move to the next level. And just take step by steps. I all the time believe that getting out from a big, massive hole, you cannot jump. You just don't, there's no way. You'll have to take a step ladder, and step by step, you will get out from there. So it's the same thing, improving your skills, your talents, wherever you are in life, is by taking a small step at a time. Do not rush up to, I don't know, you just did not even have the business before, but you just want to have £1 million sell in the first year. I'm not saying it's not possible, but theoretically, you have to learn all the, bit by bit, which, first you have to be able to manage 100 grand a month, and then you'll be probably able to manage 200 grand and so on. So it's important, to believe in yourself. No matter where you are now, you can achieve great stuff, but it's a process. Embrace on that process. Don't be arrogant and have very high view about yourself, that you can do everything by yourself, because in the business world, every great business out there is built on a team. If you are not a team player, if you as a business owner, you cannot be a team player, meaning that you just want to take from people working for you, but you don't bring any value in their life, you won't succeed. I mean, there's a level you'll be, but I all the time want to believe that I am the one who will bring value in my team. How? By creating, by asking feedback, see how exactly they want to see the business, their environment, and improve it. It's not about just myself, to be honest. The business itself, when I started, I did not even plan to have people working with me. It was just, I have to, because I was going over the threshold of the VAT. I have to incorporate a limited company. So there you go. Now I'm running the business, having people working for me, but I want this company everyone to enjoy to work in. Simple as it is. So then it's my duty as a leader in the company to make sure everyone is doing the task correctly, but to have the correct stuff around it. Because if I ask for people and I do not give what they need to, in order to achieve this stuff, that'll be probably the boss. Yeah. So as I said, 14 years ago, I can't go in too much details, but I was really in a point where there was no hope. Let's take it like that. There was no hope. And there are a lot of people out there who listen to this podcast. But recently I have one friend of mine, probably, I would say 6-7 years younger than me. We know each other for a long time, and he knows my history. And but again, having the right people around you to support you, having the right attitude, be resilient, just don't give up. Just don't give up. Just, another day, implement things, learn, develop yourself. And, if especially on the time we live in today now, all this free content you have out there, podcasts, books, is just amazing. So it's a lot easier compared with 20 years ago when I had my first business, when literally it was not even access to too many books about business or even a school to teach you business. Now, at least here in UK, you have a lot of trainings out there which they teach you. They teach you specific strategies based on your field, and you can easily go out and run a business. Back in the day, it was a bit more difficult, but it is possible. It is possible. So, guys, that's my little message about my story, and I do believe greatly that it can be achieved. Let's call it as it is. I was an immigrant coming in this country from a different country, starting from absolutely, I won't even say zero, it's minus, because financially I was in a hole, 25,000 euro it was, yeah. That's a huge hole to start. And again, to come in a different country, different culture, everything is different. No qualification which was recognized here. So I have to start everything from scratch. And there you go, 14 years ago, we're here. So it is possible. But again, have the right people around you, right people which support you, the right people which will tell you the truth, not lying to you. And it can be done.